Hi everybody, Mischa here with Word of the Day, and there it is. Fainéant, or Fainéant. What does that mean? It means idle, indolent, do nothing. Where does it come from? Well, obviously French, right? But when it first comes into English in 1619, it comes in the writings of a very well-known preacher of the period, Stephen Ward. And when I say he was well-known, he had the major preacher gig in England at the time, which is St. Paul's Cathedral in London. So he's no small fry. Well, when he brings this word, fainéant, or fainéant in our more English pronunciation of it, into English, he brings it in as a noun. And so to use it as a noun, I'm going to do it right now, you would say something like, John is a fainéant. He just lies around all day long and watches TV and eats. Or, John is a fainéant, etc., etc. Now, about 200 years later, we start using it as an adjective. And what's really interesting is that in the OED, they talk about it, they refer to this word as French folk etymology. Guys, I didn't even know that was a critter. And they talked, the story, here's the story. The late Merovingian period, the Merovingians were the Frankish kings and considered the first, kings of France. But in the later period, which is like mid-700s, they're kind of diluted and washed out, and they're not doing anything, and they have a major domo, and he's the real ruler. And so people use this word, fainéant, to describe these late Merovingians. They were just do-nothings. They were just there, basically. And that's where the word comes from. Now, how hard is it to use it now? It's actually very, very easy. Let me give you a couple of examples with the adjective. Many people think that bureaucrats are a fainéant bunch who don't want to work. I completely disagree. Man, you get a good bureaucrat, they'll save your life, right? Or this. Ginger was a fainéant, or fainéant, trust fund baby who needed to be constantly entertained because she couldn't bear her own company, for good reason, to be honest. Can you tell that's for real? It is. I always like to get a little personal. So if you don't feel comfortable actually speaking that word, fainéant, or even fainéant, do me a favor, will you? Write me a sentence in the comments. I want to see how you use it, because I think it's a very cool word, and I want to see it used. Okay, see you tomorrow.